Welcome, race fans. We are back here tonight with the Dirt Slingers at USA, and they are going to be turning 40 laps here later on. But first off, they're up here with the qual races right now, the first of the few guys that are out here. And we're going to step away for a little bit here. We're going to let these guys run the qual races in the heats, and we'll be back right after that with the trophy dash. So we'll just keep the camera on these guys, let them go, and yeah, enjoy the race here, guys. Phil, Trading Paints is updated. Trading Paints is updated. If you've got a new paint, I don't know what to tell you, brother. If it didn't show up, it could be something in Trading Paints. I got no control over that at all. You'd have to contact iRacing.com over that one because I got no control over what Trading Paints does. Sorry, brother. I have the new beta version of Trading Paints, and that's supposed to be really good. And I have not had any problems with it yet, so I don't know if why your Trading Paints would did it come through, Phil? I mean, I guess that's what I'm asking. If it did come through, or are you saying it did not come through? Yeah, we'll probably do a little bit of commentary, but last week's race was like 2 hours and 45 minutes, and man, I'm telling you what, Steam and Josh and I, well, Josh and I, we were all exhausted after that. So we said that this week we'll kind of let you guys tune in here and watch the quals and the heat races, but we won't really do any much major commentary till we get to the trophy dash. But we're here, I'm watching chat and trying to pay attention to what's going on. And well, I don't know. I guess Phil ain't gonna talk to me in chat. Maybe he's listening in, but yeah, we're just gonna kind of, I want to be able to get up and move around and stuff until we get to the trophy dash. Because man, that was a killer sitting here for 2 hours and 45 minutes last week. That was just absolute killer on me, and I'm sure it was on the two Joshes in here too. So wasn't any too much fun.
Yep, I couldn't really find anything to speak. I was like, can we get this one over with?
Yeah, really. I mean, that was a long night. Yeah, I don't know where Phil went. I wanted to find out if that was his paint or not. I don't know. I seen he was in the first batch that went out there, and I don't know, it kind of looked like a yellowish orange car or something, but I'm not sure if that was his car or not. How do you get this set up to play on a computer? What are you talking about there, Prison Proof?
I think he's talking about putting the setup into the iRacing setup files.
Set up to play on the computer. I'm just not sure what he's talking about. Fluorescent green and black now. Oh yeah, I think I did have him fluorescent green and black. Yeah, I had his. Pretty sure I had his Trading Paint. That's what I think I remember seeing him in now. Yeah, I think I was confused with another car. Yeah, I had his car. Well, we're about to find out here in a minute, and I'll focus on him, and we'll see just to make sure we do have his paint. But I mean, I really don't have any control over that. That's what I try to make sure people understand. I mean, I have Trading Paints running. I've updated it, and it does its thing in the background. And if it doesn't work, your paint don't come through, then that you have to contact iRacing for that. I'm not the guy that takes care of the back end of trading paint. So, I'm not trying to be rude or ignorant. I'm just stating the facts. I wish I did, because I'd make sure that baby was tuned in for everybody, but I don't have that control. Sorry.
I thought you were in control of the universe, sir.
No.
Never.
My bad. I have you confused with someone else.
Yep.
All right, buddy. Yeah, I sent you the lineup. The one thing you got to remember when you're calling them out, heat races are 100% inverted tonight.
Okay. Well, we're not covering the heat races.
I didn't know that.
I told you that.
I guess I forgot. It's
Okay.
all good.
I don't have, if you sent that to me, where'd you send it?
Facebook.
Okay, I don't have
Messenger.
my phone on. I have to turn it on.
M4, good buddy.
Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out in here a little bit, but I mean, we're going to do a little bit of commentary, but I'm going to be getting up and moving around here until the trophy dash starts.
Well, that's all good. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to help you guys out a little bit. We're going to not have pauses between races as the guys line up so we can get the finishing orders on the backstretch. We're going to send the next group out to start pacing so we can just keep moving faster as we go.
Okay.
And we're not going to take nearly as big a pause when we get ready to go to the trophy dash at the B main as we normally do. We're going to cut that down, get these guys out there and get the racing going pretty fast for you.
Okay.
All right. We'll
Yes,
talk
sir.
soon.
Okay. Now is okay, he's not in this one. This is the first heat race. Phil's not in this one. Well, I'm sure I have his paint, because I'm pretty positive that I do remember seeing that green and black on him now that you said that. But I mean, there's so many out there, so many different colors, but I remember when I first started the stream, it was on him, and I must have got him confused with another one, but I'm pretty sure it was green and black. But that's what we have, I guess. All right, this is heat race number 1 here, folks.
This is going to be a good heat race tonight, I can tell.
Good jump there by Barry King. Nice trying a slide job there. Scott Russell, which has been pretty good in the last recent weeks. And he just got around Alan Westman and went into the second place. Alan trying to come back. Paul Crumry right in the mix of this. Oh, a little contact between him and Alan. And he just lost that position.
Yeah, that was a gutsy move right there.
Sure was. The 29 there of Scott Russell holding them guys off. Who was that? The number 8. Let's see. That was number 20 of Dirty Dude. Am I seeing that correctly? He's got a new paint job on that car? Whoa, Dirty Dude with a new paint job. What the heck? Oh, he's changing up his luck here or something. Trying to bring himself some better luck, I guess. All right there, B6H Racing Team. Ray Farlow just ahead of Paul Cromer right now. If memory serves, Steve, I think they do 8 laps here, don't they? Isn't that what it is?
I believe so, it's 8 laps.
Roger didn't say, and I guess I should have asked, but Scott Russell now getting passed up. Number 72 drives on by, Ray Farlow. Paul Crum right back here with Scott Russell.
And the two are duking it out, aren't they?
Back up front, Barry King pulls away from the whole field. Golly, look at that. And it looks like Dirty Dude goes into second. Alan Weissman back to third. Okay, 10 laps they do. All right.
Hey, I wasn't that far off.
All right, looks like these guys are done, and the next group ready to file right out. Very cool. Well, Phil Stahl is on pit road. I see him in the green and black. Green and black. That's the paint job I have right there for him. I don't really have a camera that I can see him that well on. The green and black one. Number 23, green and black. There he is, Whirlpool. All right, John Winkler out front. Evan Schroeder. Nice looking car there, Kingsford. Sean Wallenfels on the outside there of Phil Stahl. Stephen Renaud. Timothy Smith. Phil Stahl rockets out ahead. He said he'd come in here to win tonight.
So far, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, they inverted the field there from the heats up to the qualifying, or the qualifying up to the heats, excuse me. And, wow, good job, man. Way to bring it.
Yep, that just adds an extra challenge factor to the whole race. And it makes it really interesting.
Sean Wallenfels is right there behind him, though. Stephen Renaud, Timothy Smith, John Winkler, and Evan Schroeder goes to the back. so far, Sean, Bill's holding off Sean Wallenfels pretty good.
Yeah, but can't do it for the rest of the race, though.
So Phil Stahl wins that heat race.
Yes, he does. Congrats to him.
They take the top 2 out of each heat race, folks, to move into the trophy dash. And then we'll be ready to start that here once they get through the couple more rounds of the heat races here. Next group coming out. I think we got Zach Rounds, Bentley Glazer, William Evans, Nathan Sedlick, and William Trevathan. Trevathan, I guess it is.
Yep, Trevathan.
Looks like Nathan Sedlick will be taking him out first.
Let's see what kind of show they can do in 10 laps.
William Evans trying to get by Nathan Sedlick. Takes it down on the bottom, and he's going to do the old slide job. They make contact. Rubbin's racing, though.
Yep.
And William Evans will take point. Zach Brown's now trying to get around Nathan Sedlick on the outside. He might be able to do it too. He get up there around in that cushion, find some grip. Ooh, close right there. Still side by side though. And he does complete that pass. Zach Brown's goes into second. William Trevathan. Say that right? Bentley Glazer almost to the back of that pack. Well, he is in the back of that pack. Wow, what the heck? That's not the usual Bentley Glazer that we have seen in the past. So.
No, we used to see him up near the front of the field, and I wonder why he's doing at the back. Maybe
Yeah,
they're having a good
know.
night or something. Maybe they caught something out in right.
Well, remember the top two go into the trophy dash here. Right now, that's going to be William Evans and Zach Rounds. And Sedlick's digging. He wants to get there, though. Which Sedlick's all over Zach Rounds.
Yep, he is looking to get by.
Oh, ditch effort. Diving it in there. Almost made contact, but no contact made.
That was just so close right there.
that was pretty nuts right there. Good effort by Nathan Sedlick. But William Evans will hold him off to win that heat race. Zach Rounds second. I don't know the significance behind this. Who did Davis? I don't know. John Batista. Thomas Branner. Peter Holmes. James Olson. Roger Wagner. As the field is inverted, that puts Thomas Branner up front because I don't think he took he hasn't taken a time yet tonight. Well, maybe he did. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like he did. We still got a couple more to go here because I don't see Nick Halslander, Kevin Spaulding. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones that I have not seen out there on the track yet. This might wrap it up right here. Yeah, this might wrap it up. They've been really hustling through this, and thank you guys. I can't thank you guys enough for hustling through these heat races, because last week was absolutely freaking dreadful. I'm sorry, but I mean, I loved it and everything. It was exciting, but whew, I was just completely exhausted when it was over.
Yeah, it went on for a bit of a drag. It really did.
Yeah, it really drug out a long time.
Speaking of the qualifying time, I think because of that Thomas Branner, I see a 22.99. Everybody else is on the 22nd mark, so I don't think Branner took a qualifying time.
And it looks like we got a spin back there. Nate Davis going to spin. And so they'll get this restarted here. I don't think they even made a lap. So he'll get a reset. They do have unlimited resets in here, folks. Try to keep everybody involved in the race. But once we get to the A main at the very end of the race, you can go a lap down. If you get laps down, it's very, very difficult to get your lap back. So I don't really think you can. I don't think they give wave-bys in dirt racing. Do they, Steam?
I don't believe so.
Yeah,
I mean, even as fast as the lap times are,
yeah.
the reason why you may not make it up as quick as maybe on the asphalt is because you lose a whole lot of speed in the turns, and it really is the reason why your lap times suffer a little bit more than on the asphalt.
All right, Peter Holmes starting on the outside. There they go. Wow, look at this traffic jam back here. Somebody's not going to fare well in that. There went 4 wide back there. Holy smoke.
That is dangerous, super dangerous though, right there.
I'm telling you. James Olson. Come in behind Roger Wagner. Peter Holmes and who did a Davis back here getting together. Davis, I'm not sure. He may have some problems or something going on right now, but it looks like they are back under caution. Cautions, they throw cautions manually here, folks, for those of you that are wondering, because when there is a couple of cars that get involved in a wreck or something like that, they do throw cautions manually. Give the guys a chance to go back to pit road, get in a fresh car, and I think we got a couple of guys that did do that. John Batista, he went in, I think, and I'm kind of thinking maybe Nate Davis did too, but guess not. He's back out. John Batista's back out. Everybody's back out on the track, ready to finish up this 10 laps. All right, they're back to green. Let's see if Batista can come up through that field. He's not wasting much time, but they're 3 wide back here again. Wow, what a drive by Nate Davis. He stuck it in there, and man, he pulls out a 3rd place out of it.
That's a fantastic, gutsy move.
I'm telling you what, and oh, Batista gonna try to do the dive bomb on him. That's what you got to do to make it stick. I'm telling you, man, these guys are really putting it on right now. Batista doing everything he can.
They're all fighting for that tackiness on that track. That's the goal. Yes. We're all fighting for. If you can't fight for the gold, then you might as well go for the bronze.
This is the last, I believe, of the heat races right here, so they'll take the top 2 out of each one. Look at Roger Wagner putting the moves on Thomas Brandner. I think Brandner's been doing a little practicing, maybe. I don't know. Brandner lose it? No. Oh, yeah, he's going to do the crossover on Roger. And he's going to drive it in there hard. Oh, contact into the wall. That was not good. They gave Roger Wagner the lead. And now he's in trouble. Nate Davis is right behind him.
This is going to be really interesting.
He's got to hold that hard charge off from Nate Davis. Boy, Nate was way in the back there before that restart. And look where he's at now, 3rd place, bidding for 2nd. He wants to be in that trophy dash. So Roger Wagner coming all the way from pretty much the back right to the front. About mid-pack, I guess he started about 4th or 5th or something like that, but great run for Roger. Oh, Nate Davis better pull some of that dirty dude driving out of his butt here, man. He's got to get busy if he wants to be in that trophy dash. Oh, contact! Wow, slide job into Brander. Too heavy a contact can be very costly. A lot of damage could happen, but man, he lucked out on that one. Both of them did.
No, that's good because damage can affect both downforce and aerodynamics, even the handling of the car as well.
Yes, sir. Batista. Oh my gosh, we got 2 of them upside down. Nate Davis and Thomas Brander got together. Let's go back and check this out. Man, that looked pretty dread awful. Let's go see what happened. Now, these guys had been bumping and banging on each other. Nate takes it in there pretty hard on that turn. Let's see what happens here now. He's coming down the backstretch again. Takes it into the turn really hard right here. And when he slides it up there, he slides right into Brander, and that's going to hook both of them right into the outside wall. Batista slides through. Oh, my word. Brander went right over top of James Olson. That was unbelievable.
I wonder why the crowd did move out of the way for safety. They're so still.
Wow,
so
man.
light.
That was crazy right there. Well, everybody's back out here. Everybody got their cars reset, ready to go at it again. Finish this up. I don't know how many laps they got left, but a few. It'll be Roger Wagner, John Batista second now. James Olson, I believe, is up to 3rd. Yeah, he is up to 3rd. Peter Holmes 4th. Brander 5th. And who did Davis back here in 6th? Well, let's see if Roger can hold them off. Here they go, back to green. Batista trying to get some grip down there, even running right into the grass on the inner wall right there.
Yep, the grass can actually help a little bit on rotation through the turns, but too much is spin out.
Oh, we got more contact here. Caution is out again, I think, or is it over? It's over. Yep, Roger Wagner, John Batista will move on to the trophy dash, folks. All right, there'll be just a minute here while they're getting things set up for the trophy dash. So just hang loose a minute.
Yes, I believe. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sort out the main. That's what you're looking for, right? I know. It's like they can't find that tacky spot. Yeah. Apparently, I can't hear you on the broadcast. I only hear myself.
Single file restart. Here we go, back to green. Good jump by Dirty Dude. Roger Wagner sitting there in third. William Evans right behind it. No, William Evans is back a ways. I'm sorry, my bad. That's Zach Rounds. Yeah, Zach's coming up with them. Batista. Oh, no, we got two of them. Roger Wagner getting hit. And that throws out another caution, folks. Let's go back and take a look at that ugly mess. Wow. This was right after the restart. Looks like Roger made contact with somebody there. We'll see here in just a second. I'm thinking it was Phil Stahl, but I'm not really positive about that until we see this. Nope, right there. William Evans gets into Roger. Oh my, he put Roger right into the fence. Wow, what a violent crash for Roger. Man, I hope he's all right.
It seems to be embedded into the ground on the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a graphical thing. But he's
was
all right.
real
He's
life,
back out. He's back out running.
If it was real life, would say, "Rip Roger Wagner."
Well, Phil Stahl said he had something on his car that he wanted me to see. I'm gonna get down here. I want to get down here a little bit closer and see if I can find it. They're back to green, but let me see if I can get down here closer, folks, and see if I can find it. Lucas, MaxSpeedTV on it. Woohoo! Yeah, thank you, Phil. Phil's a great guy, man, right there. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate that, buddy. Man, that's really awesome.
Makes your day, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's got it on the inside. I don't know if I can get around here and see this better, but you can see it on the inside of the upper wing there. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate that, buddy. That's pretty cool. Well, the dude is pulling away. Dirty Dude is pulling away. Phil Stahl still hanging on to second. John Batista third. Zach Rounds fourth. Sean Wallenfels fifth. William Evans sixth. And Barry King seventh. Looks like Roger has taken his car behind the wall for whatever reason.
Maybe it was that wreck from the previous lap or two.
I don't know. He's been having some pretty terrible luck lately. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, luck has not been on his side. I can tell you that.
It's probably going to feel like an up and down roller coaster that many drivers in real life and in sim go through.
Hey, what? Phil Stahl's staying right there with the Dirty Dude, but he just cannot get closer. And Batista's going to be third. Zach Rounds fourth, losing a little bit of time here. And I believe that's it. That'll wrap up that heat race. Dirty Dude's going to come out on top on that one. Phil Stahl will finish second. And John Batista third. Very cool. Very cool. The trophy dash is over. So on to the B main here. Probably just a little bit of a pause here, folks, while they get everything lined up. Stephen Renaud gonna lead them out. It's gonna be a big pack here. This is all the guys that did not make it to the trophy dash. These guys here will be racing for position.
Yes, they will.
The trophy dash was all those guys raced for was who was going to be starting in what position in the actual race. These guys will be racing for position from there on back. So these are all the rest of the field. Well, I guess Roger ain't going to come down here. I thought he was going to come down and...
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, just waiting for you guys to come down. Let me know what's going on.
B main right here, buddy. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry, you got the lineup here with your Facebook deal, right?
Well,
I sent it to you a few minutes ago.
Let's see here. This is the lineup for the B main?
Yes, sir. Alan Westman, Stephen Renaud, Nathan Sedlick, James Olson.
Okay, got it.
All right. 15 laps. I'll come let you know.
Okay, man.
All right.
I don't even see Alan Westman. He ain't even in there.
Yeah, just so you know, he didn't say that, but he did say up in there that Spoke and Allen have left the club.
What was that?
He said up in their part of the team speak that Allen and Spalding, Kevin, are no longer in the lobby. They are gone,
Okay.
so they won't be in the race.
Okay. Ray Farlow third. Oh, we got one that spun clear over the pit road wall. That throws a caution out. Gosh, who the heck was that? I seen it, but I did not see who it was. Go back and check it out here, folks.
Yeah, that was nasty.
I think it was Paul Crumry. I'm going to get on him because I think it was him. Somehow he got flipped clear over the pit road wall. We got a blinker right ahead of him. Yeah, he got hooked by Thomas Brander and bumped clear over the pit road wall. Brander spins it. That does bring out a caution, folks. So, yeah, Brander, boy, he got that gathered back up, but he's going to have some serious damage on his car now. He might want to think about getting to pit road and get that looked at.
Yep, it would be the smart thing to do.
Well, folks, if you're thinking about maybe checking these guys out here and see what if you got enough stuff to run with these boys, look them up. The Dirt Slingers. Very good league to run in. Right now we got Nathan Sedlick ahead of Stephen Renaud. You can look up the Dirt Slingers there and apply, and they'll look you over, probably try you out. We do run Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Tomorrow night we got a big surprise for everybody. Charles and I we're going to be doing a little extra coverage tomorrow night, so we're not going to tell you until tomorrow night what the big secret is. You'll have to tune in and check it out. Ray Farlow still in third, Timothy Smith fourth, James Olson fifth. Oh, nice save by Timothy Smith. He went way high. That's a nice looking car too, DC Solar. I like that.
Yeah, very crisp, and I like the colors on that as well.
Trevathan back here. And who did Davis? He's looking to try to get back up there. I don't know. Could be trouble. Peter Holmes, Evan Schroeder. Bentley Glazer and Thomas Brander to the back. And John Winkler, Paul Crumry picking up the rear of the field. Oh no, I'm sorry. Scott Russell's got the rear of the field. My bad. I apologize. We're not used to seeing Scott Russell back that far.
No, we're not used to seeing him up in the top 5, top 10, that sort of area.
And we got 8 laps to do this, and this will set the field, the rest of the field, from what the Trophy Dash didn't set. Renaud still hanging on to second. Farlow and Timothy Smith. These guys close racing right there, almost made contact. And Farlow all over Stephen Renaud. Wants that second place. Every position bumps them up just a little closer to the front for the A main here, folks. So it is very important to try to finish as high as you can. James Olson. Sedlick got company up here. Holy smokes, he's out really wide. And I believe he got it. Stephen Renaud will finish second. Ray Farlow third. Timothy Smith fourth. And James Olson takes up the 5th position. So they'll get lined up here, folks, for the A main. We're going to be on to it here in just a minute. But congratulations to Nathan Sedlick for winning the B main.
Now on to the main event, A main. Well, apparently there seems to be a cup race at Indy.
They'll have 8 laps to go when we go green, Rudy.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought it was over. I thought it was over. I thought I must be really off of it, man. I would have swore he said 8 laps. My bad. Not over yet. Here we go. Green. Green, 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 green. Nathan got a pretty good hole shot. The track's got to be starting to get a little slick out there right now. You see these guys are running up near the cushion, looking for some grip up there, and they're finding it. It looks like it's working out pretty good, but it's going to be so difficult to pass because you can't pass on the bottom. It's so slick down there.
Yeah, they're going to try to pass on the straights if they can.
Oh, we got a couple that got together again. Oh, no. I think it was Peter Holmes. Not sure if that did bring out caution or not. Apparently not. I guess not. Renaud driving it in there hard. Not going to be able to get that run on Nathan Sedlick, though. That's why I said it's going to be so difficult to pass. Holy smoke. And Sedlick can get passed up. Ray Farlow gets by. He takes over the lead. Big shake up here. Oh, wow. Look at that slide job. Timothy Smith just slide job right in front of Nathan Sedlick. Wow, where did that come from?
From out of nowhere. That's my best guess.
I'm telling you, these guys are putting it on right now.
Yes, they are. This is an amazing show on Dead
Yes, sir.
now.
Nate Davis, fourth. Stephen Renaud went clear back to the 5th position. Fardo looking to try to capture the B main win here, folks. Timothy Timothy Smith on his tail. Timothy's been doing that slide job on these guys. Let's see if he tries to pull that off one more time here on Ray Farlow. Could have just been a one-time deal right there. I don't know. Probably felt like it just did not feel comfortable down there at all. He's going to try it on the outside of Ray. Ooh, a little contact there, maybe. A little bump. Yes, sir. There he goes. And he makes it in front of Ray Farlow, but Farlow fights back. Wow, I don't know if he won that or not. I think Ray Farlow got back in front of him. That was pretty wild. Okay, so Ray Farlow will win it, I do believe. He didn't stop, though. Yeah, he didn't stop, so I don't know if he won it or Nathan Sudlick won it or who won it there. I don't know.
He just took the car to the pits is what he did.
Right. They have the lineup. We'll get everybody lined up. Sure, he'll be down here in a minute to give us a rundown of who's starting where. Oh, on to the feature, folks. The A main 40 laps. Now they'll go out here and it'll take them 3 laps to get everybody lined up. Once they get the green flag, they'll get everybody lined up in the order that they have finished in their heat races and the trophy dash and the B main. So once they get all lined up, then they will give them a virtual green flag, kick them off, and we're going to see probably about 25 cars going around the track here. It's going to be interesting to see if it's anything like last week's race. Last week was amazing. Had a couple extra cautions, but it was still amazing racing.
Yep, even I enjoyed that one.
Yeah. All right, they're advancing it, and they're going to let the guys go out here and run a few heat races, or hot laps. Well, I'll get it out one of these days.
Yeah, we're just not in it tonight, I guess. It's like one of those days where you just don't feel it, you know?
Yep. Yeah, today's been one of them weird days for me. I don't know. It's been really weird. They're just going to use qualifying as kind of like a warm up here, folks. So stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We've got lots of racing to come here. The A main will be coming right up here in just about 9 minutes.
Yep, that's more than enough time for me to get the car and track facts out of the way.
Okay. Well, you know, I figured I'd raise my hand and ask. But no, there's people to the. I know Miller's asking. Yes, we're not going to give anything away about tomorrow. You just gonna have to be here to find out. It's gonna be cool, something we've been working and practicing and perfecting for tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think we got it all ironed out. I think. And watch tomorrow night be a nightmare. But nah, we got it. We got it. It's going to be fun. You guys will have to tune in tomorrow night to see what Charles and I got planned up.
It's different and definitely going to be something special for the viewers.
And it's just, we may do it again in the future. We maybe at least for the next couple Friday nights here until I get back into the next season of IWCR. So we may be experimenting with that a little bit more. What do you think, Charles?
I am definitely game for that. It's been fun testing it, so.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Everybody's gonna have to tune in tomorrow night to see what it is.
And I'm sure I know a couple of these guys I'm friends with on Facebook. So be sure if you check Facebook, check Rudy's Facebook. We will be posting links. I know I'll be posting all day long.
Oh yeah.
Especially in the last couple hours getting ready for it. Yeah, 86H. You'll definitely have to be there live to check it out.
Well, the Dirt 360 Sprint car, its engine is a stock block plus rod V8, power of 720 horsepower, or just over 710 brake horsepower, or about 530 kilowatts, a fuel capacity of 113.56 liters, or 30 gallons, weight 640 kilograms, or 1,400 pounds, top speed at USA Dirt 130 miles per hour, or about 210 kilometers an hour, 0 to 60 miles per hour, or 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 3.6 seconds.
Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that very much. They were using qualifying for a little practice, getting the track used up a little.
Yep, and I meant 720 horsepower, not 700 horsepower. Ugh. The Dirt 360 Sprint Car is over 700 horsepower and a top speed of 130 miles per hour, The 360 pushes the driver to the limits in both turns and on the long straights. Skill is required to drive this monster. They know how to drive these 360s like the backs of their hands.
I think the best part of what these guys do out here to show their skills is being able to adapt to the track changing. You know, once the track starts getting slickened up on the bottom, they're learning how to adapt that going higher or even down lower. Some guys may try to go right down or on the edge of that grass in the turn to get a little bit of bite, and it does work most of the time. That doesn't mean you'll be able to do it every time, because there may be somebody down there, you know, because it's pretty close racing for these boys. I'm telling you, these guys are they're beating and banging their way all the way to the front. So you got to just expect that. Full contact sport.
Yep, you have to. They're all fighting for that khaki stuff. Again, it's the gold. And if you're not fighting for the gold, you're not fighting for precision, and you're not making the most of every single lap, there's really no chance for you to win at really any dirt track.
Now, something to think about too, Josh. I was just kind of rolling this through my head here. Is you got to think about, okay, these cars have just enough fuel to make it 40 laps, okay, of green flag laps. Now, as that car runs and the car lightens up, it makes it more difficult. It makes it lighter in the back and harder to find more traction. So that's a lot to deal with out there for these drivers.
Yes, it is. Losing fuel, losing weight makes it more loose. They gotta combat that.
Do you have the A main order, sir?
Did you send it to me?
I thought I did, but I'm an idiot.
Didn't get it if you sent it. No,
Should have now.
Okay, there we go. All right. Good deal.
Like I said, I could be an idiot, and sometimes I am. So
right.
Sorry about that.
All right.
I expect a good show tonight here, buddy.
Okay, now these guys are getting ready. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was going to say this track is just the best racing every time we've been here. 2 grooves, and I think we're going to see some more of the same thing.
Very cool, man.
All right, we'll see you after a bit.
Okay. Trying to find. Okay, so Derek Walker will actually start on the pole once they get all sorted out here. All right. Looks like Phil Stahl will start on the outside of the front row with him. Now they're going to go around here and they're going to get all lined up. The pace truck will dive off the pit road, and they won't go. They will get all lined up in the order that they have finished the trophy dashes and the B main. So once they get all lined up, we should get ready to go with 40 to go, folks. I'll just get on the leader now. Okay, Derek Walker, Phil Stahl, John Batista, Zach Rounds, Sean Wallenfels, William Evans, Barry King will start 7th, Roger Wagner 8th, Ray Fowler 9th, Tim Smith in 10th, Nathan Sedlick 11th, Nathan Davis 12th, Stephen Renaud will start 13th, James Olson 14th, William Trevathan, I guess it is. William Trevathan will start 15th. Evan Schroeder 16th. Only 16 drivers made it in, I guess. I guess that's how it's going to go.
Yep. UFC Nationals Speedway Dirt is located in Lakeland, Florida. It is 3/4 of a mile long, or 1.21 kilometers, 4 turns, 1 configuration, a pit wheel speed of 30 miles per hour, or 48 kilometers. Type is a dirt short track traditional oval. Banking is 14 degrees in the turns and 2 degrees on the straightaways.
Well, I guess they did I guess everybody's going to return. Thomas Brander 17th, Paul Crumry 18th, Bentley Glazer 19th, Scott Russell 20th, Peter Peter Holmes will start 21st, and John. I'm not sure if he's still there or not, but John Winkler, he's still in there, so he will start 21st. Looks like they're going to let them all race tonight. That's a good idea. There ain't that many of them. But Dirty Dude's going to be up here in the front. He'll work his way to the front now. Him and Phil Stahl will be on the front row on this race on the start. And they will have 40 to go when they get to a virtual green flag, and it's going to be on. It's going to be crazy.
It will. It definitely will be. With about 20 or so cars in the race, even though track is 3/4 a mile, it really starts to get compressed quite quick in some areas, and they're going to have to adjust to that.
Yeah, it looks like 22 of them are going to be racing. All right, a couple more laps, and they're going to cut them loose here, folks. Dirty Dude, Derek Walker, and Phil Stahl on the front row.
USA International Speedway Dirt, while a dirt track in Florida to coexist with Louisiana Speedway Park, USA International Speedway Dirt is one of the most fantastic 3/4 mile dirt tracks there is. Even though the dirt cars are more comfortable on shorter dirt-based tracks, the competition at USA Dirt always remains a challenge, even to the most experienced.
You can check out Dirty Dude's Twitch channel. Oh, he's streaming up there. He's streaming up there right now. Twitch.tv/Dirty Dude, spelled DEWD. Look him up there on Twitch. He streams in car. We should have about one more lap to go, and they'll be cutting them loose here, Steam. And it's going to be wild. 22 of them out here tonight, folks. Going to be pretty wild.
Oh, I bet.
Well, Phil Stahl we talked to him there earlier today, and he said, man, he felt really, really confident about tonight. So let's see what he can do here. Wish everybody out here the best of luck as we're about ready to go green right now. And there they go, green, green, green. And Batista right in there in second. He's making his move early. Oh, we got a stack up back here. Zach Rounds, Sean. Oh, we got a pile up in the back. Big time here, folks. Brandner over the wall. James Olson, John Winkler involved in it. Let's go check this out.
Nasty wreck.
Yeah, we hate to see wrecks like that. That was pretty violent. This was right after the start here. I'm not sure if that was Brandner. I think that was involved in that. Let's get up here on him and see what it entails. Oh, right there. It looks like the number 10. Number 10 is that? Yeah, Barry King. It looks like him and the number 38 of Timothy Smith got together. Looks like. Oh yeah, big time contact between them. Timothy Smith just like pile drived him in the back, lifted the car right up off of the ground, and he's going to come right down across the track. He gets into the 5'10" of James Olson, puts Brandner into the wall. Olson over the wall. Golly, man. Olson just went completely over the wall.
Yep, in the infield. Maybe he wants to get a bite to eat. Forgot his late dinner or something.
I think he was looking for them, the NASCAR girls.
Yeah, he wondered where they went.
Yeah, it was pretty violent there. They still have not returned to the track. James Olson and Thomas Brandner probably had to tow. I'm not sure, but that's too bad. Hate to see that. this big of a field like that with 22 drivers. Looks like we got 20 of them left on the track. James Olson, I believe, has taken his car behind the wall. It's pretty much over. When you go a lap down, you can't never get that lap back. So, I guess you finish where you finish, and that's it.
Yep, it's very hard, no matter how skilled and experienced you are, to get that lap back, even if it's one down. It don't matter.
Only the top 20 get points. So pace truck is in, and here we go. Back to green.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Phil Stahl trying to get a run on John Batista. Can't do it. Evans all over Zach Rounds.
Somewhere.
We got a caution again in the back. Oh my, boy did we ever. I'm trying to catch up with who that was. I think it was Nathan Sedlick. Let's go see what happened here to Nathan. Golly, lots of cautions here tonight. This is not good. This was on the start. Make contact with the 72 and then up the hill. Boy, he's just bouncing off everybody. Sedlick goes around in front of traffic. That will bring out the caution. Boy, a lot of people got involved in that. And he got some hang time on that too. All right, so he's got a new car back out there, and he will stay on the lead lap. Brander is back out there on the track. 3 laps down. One thing I do like about these are quick cautions. Boy, they get them right back going right away. They don't waste any time.
If that hang time was crazy, it's like when watching those old NASCAR races where the cars just fly right through the air. It's insane.
James, sorry to hear about that, brother. Man, that's a bummer. I hate to hear you guys wrecking out like that. That's terrible, man. That was a heck of a ride you went for there, brother. All right, Batista getting around Phil Stahl. He's looking to maybe get a win here. I don't know. It's going to be tough to get that away from Dirty Dude. Phil Stahl goes back to 3rd. Zach Rounds 4th. William Evans 5th. Sean Wallenfels 6th place. Roger Wagner 7th. Nate Davis 8th. Ray Farlow 9th. And Timothy Smith. That rounds out your top 10. Ace truck getting ready to head in. Here we go. Green, green, green.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Boy, what a jump right there by Dirty Dude and Batista. Wow, look at the slide jobs going on back here. William Evans all over Zach Rounds. Those two. Oh, Zach Rounds. Was that Zach Rounds? Nope. Sorry, my bad. A little scare there. I thought it was him that got bumped out of the way there, but it wasn't. Paul Crumry up to 11th. He didn't have a very good heat race there. Got a lot of damage and stuff, but he's doing really well in the race right now. Ray Farlow to the outside of Nate Davis. Those two racing it up pretty hard. Batista now 1/2 a second. A half a second from the leader, Dirty Dude. Phil Stahl gets passed up by Zach Rounds. He goes back to 4th. And here comes Roger Wagner around the outside of William Evans.
Caution somewhere.
Oh, we got a caution. We got a caution. I believe. I'm not sure who that was. I think it might have been Paul Crumry. Yes, he is upside down here. Let's go see what happened to Paul. Wow, another violent wreck.
I believe that's the one in the A-main so far.
Yeah. I'm not sure. He might have just been a victim of circumstance right there. We're watching. He goes, oh no, he went clear out, hit the outside wall. There we go. It was all on Paul. That was, he did it himself. But he got tangled up with a couple other drivers too. They tried to avoid him, but just couldn't do it. Almost had it back on its wheels again, but so tough to get these things back on their wheels. But back up front, Dirty Dude still leading. I wonder, let's see if we can get Paul down here real quick. Paul, before you leave, man, what a violent ride that was, Paul.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Well, it looked like you just kind of maybe took the turn just a little wide there and got into the outside wall. Man, I'm telling you what, that looked pretty violent. Everything is okay, though? You're not going to be able to finish a race or what?
No, once we pull it off the wheels, it's pretty much done for the A main. So I'm done for the night. But yeah, it was the right rear just felt like it spun on me and it grabbed it and it slid me up to the wall, and that was it. Pretty much, I was hanging on for the ride after that.
Oh man, well I'll tell you what, that looked pretty violent. Well, better luck next week, Paul, and congrats on finishing. I think it looks like you might be finishing about 20th. You'll still be in the points.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's only it's still early.
Yes,
that's what dirt's for.
That's right. All right, buddy. Thank you.
All right, bro. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yep. All right. At least we got to talk to their first driver tonight. We'll get to talk to the top three here, folks, at the end of the race. Right now, that is Dirty Dude, John Batista, Zach Rounds. Phil Stahl fourth. Roger Wagner is the top five. Here we go. Back to green. Green. Phil Stahl doing everything he can. He wants to win this so bad. Roger Wagner picking up a lot of positions since the beginning of the race. And Nate Davis right down there on the apron in the inside. He's looking for something down there, anything to get him by Ray Farlow. These guys are digging, man. They are digging bad. Zach Rounds all over John Batista.
They're digging without excavators. They're digging without shovels. It's amazing.
Here, let's ride along here with Phil Stahl for a minute. See how this race looks from his view. I like that. Hey, MaxSpeedTV. He thought I wouldn't see that. That's what he was talking about. I'm going to start calling Phil the Dirty Dude. That's pretty awesome. The only way you can see it is from the cockpit view. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate that, buddy. Man, that's pretty cool. I've never seen anybody do that. That's a really inconspicuous place to put that. I really thought it was the MaxSpeedTV up on the wing, but it's not. That's awesome. Roger Wagner gets by. Phil goes back to fifth. Roger, man, he drove it into the turn hard. Holy smokes, here comes William Evans by. Phil Stahl's going to lose another position. Maybe. 20 to go, folks. 20 laps to go. Brander, Nathan Sedlick out of the race. Down to 18 cars left in the race. Ray Farlow gets around the outside of Nate Davis. Nate goes back to 8th. Sean Wallenfels, 9th. Timothy Smith still hanging on to 10th place. Top 10 finish for him would be really good right now. Uh-oh. Everybody blinked out on me. Boy, it does that every now and then. I don't know why.
Oh, it's never good. We know that's true.
Yeah, everybody blinked out. Did that to me the other night, too. I don't know. Weird thing. Internet or something. Zach Rounds got around John Batista. Goes into second. Batista's down there right on that apron trying to find some grip down there.
They'd be trying to find that tacky stuff.
The whole time they're doing this, the more fuel they're burning off, the lighter that back end's getting. And man, he takes it right down there almost on the grass in the turn. And it looks like Roger Wagner's going to pass him on the outside. Roger's been having good success with passes on that outside, right up there next to that cushion. That puts Batista back to 4th. Phil Stahl still hanging on to 5th. William Evans trying to get there. 6th place for William. Ray Farlow and Nate Davis side by side. Ray Farlow has really been able to hold off Nate Davis's charge there for the time being. They still got 13 more to go, though. 13 more laps to go. William Evans working over the back of Phil Stahl. And Batista working over Roger Wagner. He does not like that Roger got by him, and he wants that position back. He just cannot seem to hang with Roger. Roger's closing up on Zach Rounds. That would be for 2nd if he can get it. Roger's been having some poor luck. Let's see if he can turn that luck around tonight. Maybe get a podium finish out of that. That would really be cool. Everybody chasing the dirty dude out front. Ooh, we got some contact back there, but everybody's okay. No caution. They're still at it back here. Holy smokes, Nate Davis. I think that was Nate Davis that got into that. Let's go see. Yep, that was contact between him. Let's go see what happened here to Nate Davis. Right down here, close watching and see what happens. He's right up there against the wall, pretty close to it, trying to get a run on Farlow. There was contact made right ahead of him. We've seen that. Zach Rounds, is that Zach Rounds? Yep, contact right there between Nate Davis. Oh, and Phil Stahl got into that. And Phil is, he's okay. He can keep going. But, boy, I'll tell you what, Nate Davis, he took a heck of a ride. And so did Timothy Smith. So there goes Timothy Smith's top 10 finish tonight. He's on his roof. He'll have to go to the pits and get a new car.
Yeah, that's a real bummer for Timothy. It really is. He probably could finish 10th, but
yep,
not tonight.
Not tonight.
Yep. So far, that's about 20 laps of green flag racing between the 2 cautions.
Well, we're down to 8 laps to go, and looks like we've had a couple more leave the race. Scott Russell and William Trevathan. So 16 drivers still in it. Everybody's still on the lead lap. Timothy Smith does go to the back of the field. He's got a brand new car, though. Let's see what he can do. Might be able to pick up a couple of positions, maybe. Barry King, one of the fastest guys out here in practice. Qualified well, ran good. He finds himself back in 14th. Bentley Glazer, just ahead of Evan Schroeder. These guys have raced together many a times, so they know how each other races, but I think we're about to get the green here, folks. We're about to cut them loose and get them going one more time here. This will probably do it. This will probably be the final restart if they can just get a couple of laps in. Lights are out on the pace truck, and he is ready to go to pit road. We'll get these guys going one more time, Steam.
Yes, we will.
And this is for all the peanuts, folks, right here. Pace truck is in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there we go, back to green. Zach Brown's trying to give Dirty Dude a what for. Oh, Roger Wagner way up the hill. Wow, how did he save that? He was so far up the hill, he got into the outside wall. He's doing everything he can to stay ahead of Batista. Coming to take 5 to go for Dirty Dude. Stephen Renaud, 7th place. He's come up through the field quite nicely, actually, but he needs to pick up a few more positions. He's up right up on Phil Stahl as Ray Farlow got around Phil Stahl. Boy, from 3rd on back, it's pretty intense. Phil Stahl diving it in there, trying to get that run on Ray Farlow. Back into 6th, Stephen Renaud on his tail. He's just trying to pick off one at a time. Boy, Zach Rounds keeps blinking up there bad. Dirty Dude pulls away by almost a half a second from Zach Rounds. Roger Wagner, John Batista, and Ray Farlow go at it here, folks, and Phil Stahl. Boy, they're trying to get like a 4 wide going or something here. But we're coming to get the white, or the white flag is out. We're coming for the checkered Dirty Dude.
Checker flag.
Is gonna win it. Congratulations to Dirty Dude. And Batista gets 3rd away from Roger, or did he? Not really positive. We'll have to go look at the actual
Checker flag.
the results here, folks, to see who finished 3rd, because I'm really not sure. Let's take a look here and see if we can figure out who finished 3rd. That would have been Batista doing a slide job on Roger and taking up that 3rd place at the line from Roger Wagner. So Dirty Dude, Zach Rounds, John Batista finished 1, 2, 3. So let's get John Batista down here. We'll start with him. John Batista, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Wow, what a slide job on Roger there to take 3rd away from him. Man, tell me about the racing out there tonight, because it was crazy.
It was pretty crazy, pretty brutal. It was pretty much one lane for the majority of the race. As you saw there at the end, we were all rim riding, and the bottom didn't work since about lap 5 or 10. So there was, I was debating stay there for 4th in points because there's a whole bunch of people right on me, or try to go for the podium, and I took the risk, and that move really should not have worked. But I think Roger kind of messed up on the outside. It looked like he exited the turn a little bit low. So hey, I'll take 3rd place after that. The inverts kind of what's the word? I guess I'll use brutal again. Inverts are brutal. Yeah. Especially when the tracks are so tacky. But yeah, 3rd place. Hell, I'll after that track state, that's, I wasn't expecting 3rd, so hey.
I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a run you had. You and Roger battled it up there, and it looked like you were just kind of riding behind him for a little while, being patient, waiting for that right moment. And boy, right when it come to get the checkered flag, you got a run on him coming out of turn 4. So great job out there, John. Anybody you want to thank or give a shout out to?
Yeah, as usual, you do a great job in the booth. Thank you, Rudy. Roger for putting these things on. Everyone does a great job keeping these events going smooth. I want to thank Wide Open Racing, me, Derek Walker, and Nathan Davis. Congrats, Derek. I'm ready for 410s tomorrow.
All right, yeah, we'll be there with bells on waiting, John. So good luck tomorrow night. Congrats on 3rd tonight.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we got Zach Rounds. Zach, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going, Rudy?
Man, you just quite couldn't get there to Dirty Dude, but man, what a show you put on. You come from back in the field just a little ways, and wound up getting by a lot of fast guys up there to take up second place. Tell me about what it would have taken to get to Dirty Dude up in front of you.
If that last caution didn't come out, I had a couple good lines there, and I was catching them a little bit, and then yeah, that last caution came out, and it took me. Usually when cautions come out, it always takes me a good 2-3 laps to get going, and there just wasn't enough there at the end. So yeah, it would have been nice not to see that last caution, but hey, I'm happy to run up front with these fast guys. So.
Oh, you bet, man. Well, that was a heck of a show you guys just ran. We were talking about this throughout the race. You know, there's a lot for you guys to do out there. The cautions kind of really help you save a little bit of fuel. But as that fuel burns off, how much later does that make it in the back? Or don't you really notice that as you're out there on the track?
It actually helps quite a bit. When it's full tank of gas, the rear end's pretty loose. It likes to come around on you. So about halfway through the race, the car really seems to come in, and then by then you find a few good fast lines, and it makes for a good race.
That's pretty amazing that they can actually make you feel that in a game, that, you know, when the fuel lightens up, that it makes that car come in like that. But wow, great run out there tonight. Congratulations to you, Zach, on second place. Man, I'll tell you what, you're really having a good time out here with these guys, and I'm hoping you're going to stick around for a while, because somebody needs to give Dirty Dude a rough time up there. So
yeah, I'm trying.
Yep. Well, anybody you want to thank tonight for your finish?
The whole Dirt Slingers crew for putting it on. Like I always say, they have the best show, I think, in iRacing that I've been a part of. So I'd like to thank them. Thank MaxSpeedTV, Rudy, for hosting. I know you have a great time, and it's great for all of us racers to be able to go back and check out the racing after. I know quite a few of us do that. Other than that, Wicked Fab for the paint. About it. Uh-oh.
You kind of blinked out there.
No, that's it. Yeah, I don't know what you heard then. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Zach, and we'll see you next week, brother. Well, you're probably going to run tomorrow night, aren't you?
I'm not sure yet. I get kind of busy on the weekends, so I'll try to make it, but we'll see what happens.
All right, brother. Well, if we don't see you tomorrow night or Saturday night, we'll be sure to look for you next week.
Yep, Thursdays for sure. So.
All right, brother. All right, that brings us up to the winner here tonight, Dirty Dude. You got a copy.
Woo! I got you, Rudy. How you doing, bud?
Oh, you're not pumped up? Not at all, huh?
Oh, that was a wild one.
Well, tell me just how much you were mirror driving, because I'll tell you what, Zach was right there, ready to pounce.
I don't think I looked forward at all that race. I think I was looking behind me pretty much the entire race, and I just kept seeing them inch closer and closer. That was an awesome race, though.
It was pretty cool. What do you think of USA? What's one of your favorite dirt tracks out here in all the dirt tracks?
You know, my favorite has always been Williams Grove, just because it takes a lot more driving ability to get around that track. But I tell you what, the racing that's happening here at USA is really starting to grow on me. I'm really starting to enjoy it here.
Well, I'll tell you what, this was one heck of a race tonight. We got by a couple of cautions there, but after that, boy, some green flag runs, and you guys really put on a great show, I got to say. I gave a shout out to your Twitch channel. Hopefully everybody tuned in, on your Twitch channel. Probably everybody was watching your Twitch and not watching my broadcast, but that's all right.
I doubt it. I was sending them over to your channel too, so I appreciate that.
But I give a shout out to you every week, man. I would do that to all the streamers, but if I knew of anybody else in there. But it's great to see see it from an in-car aspect. I kind of gave a couple of shots here from in-car, just for so people can see what what it looks like out there. So, but you guys did a great job. You bring home a win here tonight, and I know you got some people you want to give a shout out to and thank. So go ahead, there, Derek.
Oh, absolutely. Just first of all, thank my teammates at Wide Open Racing, John and Nathan. They both had a decent night. John had a great night. He finished top 3, and I think Nathan got held up in the back there and couldn't get through there, but he drove an awesome B main, starting in the back and coming up to the 4th. So shout out to those guys. Shout out to Roger for putting on this awesome league. He does way more than I could imagine even thinking about doing. And a shout out to you guys at MaxSpeedTV. Rudy, you guys do a great job, and to Nathan Sedlick for helping with the coordination of all the racing and stuff. And just shout out to all my followers on Twitch. They're watching right now. They support me every week. This is going to be, unfortunately, my last race for a while. I am moving, so not sure when I will be back, but it'll probably be hopefully a minimum of just a few weeks, but I'm not sure yet.
Well, good luck, and hopefully everything goes smooth for you, Derek, and we can't wait to see you back, man.
Thank you, Rudy. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, let's run down through the results here, folks. Dirty Dude Walker comes home with the win here tonight. Zach Rounds finished second. John Batista, that last lap slide job on Roger Wagner, took up third. Roger will finish fourth. Ray Farlow fifth. Phil Stahl with a sixth place finish. Stephen Renaud seventh. Sean Wallenfels Jr. in eighth. Bentley Glazer ninth. And Peter Holmes Jr. in 10th. Josh?
Oh, sorry. I'll explain to you after the race.
Oh,
why I couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right. Timothy Smith will finish 11th. Nate Davis finishes 12th there. Who did Davis? Evan Schroeder 13th. Barry King 14th. John Winkler will finish 15th. William Evans 16th. Scott Russell 17th. William Trevathan 18th. Paul Crumry 19th. And Thomas Brander 20th. And the rest of them that did not make it while they finished, but not very well. Nathan Sedlick, James Olson, Nick Hulslander, these guys did not even start the race here back in the back. So, all right, well, anyhow, congratulations to our winner here tonight, Dirty Dude, for grabbing the win here. And we will be back tomorrow night with our special announcement, folks. You want to tune in tomorrow night and see what Charles and I got in store for a nice broadcast, big surprise. So make sure you tune in same time tomorrow night, folks. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.